Chapter 1. Jeremy. The boundaries of the Crescent Moon territory were safe for another night. Jeremy, in his wolf form, darted around the trees, his paws leaving massive prints in the soft dirt. The full moon was a couple of days past, but its power lingered on the night breeze ruffling his black fur. He breathed the mountain air deep into his lungs. Rain was coming. The scent of it seeped into his mind, his body, and his soul, dragging up the same round of memories he endured, reliving nearly every time it rained. Nothing he told himself or did could stop the images that arose in his mind. That scent was her scent. The woman he'd seen 10 years ago and saved from Silverclaws out to cause trouble. He and his patrol had come across her on a hiking trail in what was meant to be neutral territory. The Silverclaws had never paid much attention to their borders, especially when they were high on mountain root, the drug that drove many shifters to madness. That night there'd been a full moon hanging in the sky. Jeremy had expected that woman to be like every other human they ran across, terrified and panicky. But she hadn't been. There she'd been staring down 2 shifters alone, but there'd been no smell of fear on her. And when she'd reached out for Jeremy, when he'd turned and their eyes had met, it was like a part of his soul had come alive. Bushes rustled behind Jeremy, and he shoved the woman's face from his mind. "The others have headed home," Tyson's voice said through their mental connection. "You should too. Try and get some sleep for once. I don't need you looking out for me. I'm going to stay out here for a few more hours." Tyson moved until he stood to Jeremy's right. They were near the top of the ridge on the northern end of where their pack roamed. Tyson harumphed and sat down on his haunches. "Why do you do this to yourself?" "I have no idea what you mean." "Yeah, you do, brother." Jeremy's growl rumbled in his chest. Don't what?" "Point out how much this is affecting you and making you worse. You might have the others fooled, but not me, and certainly not the Alpha. You're on edge all the time. Your anger is only worsening, as is your control." Jeremy buried his claws in the dirt, struggling not to snap at Tyson. The other shifter was his friend, a member of his pack, and though he wasn't the Alpha, he was one of her commanders. Going off on him would trigger the instinct in them, and fighting with Tyson wasn't how he wanted to end the night. "Why don't you just try to find her?" Jeremy bristled at Tyson's question. "To what end, huh?" "To put you out of your damn misery. If I'd known what she'd meant to you back then, I wouldn't have let it get this far."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?